What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about each and every one of the newest 6 duos added into NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Are any of these duos worth running or not? Now, my initial thoughts is when I'm looking at this, there's no duos that I even think have a chance to honestly be good. Like, I'm just being honest. Like, if Darius Miles had a better release, maybe. So I guess the duo I'd lean with being the best is probably the Roy Hibbert-Jeff Green duo. But I just don't think any of these duos are going to be that great. Now, as I do go into this, talk about this, if you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. As always, I appreciate all the support on the channel. Now, we're going to start off at the Ammys with Isaiah Collier and Cody Williams. Now, I will say, the upgrade is pretty crazy here. Okay, so for Collier, he gets 21 Hall of Famers. You can see the 3 ball goes up to a 92. The defense gets way better. Like, the card does get way better. But again, to me, it's like you're still running a 6'3" point guard with, the Collier base. I don't know what exactly that's going to be like, but you're still running that. For Cody Williams, again, the card gets way better. And for salary cap, this is a great duo. Honestly, like, for salary cap, you're not going to find a duo much better. So, as much as I think this duo, like, at the highest level isn't going to be that good, for salary cap, it's still a crazy duo. So, I can't hate on it a whole ton. Again, for salary cap modes like that, it is going to be a really solid duo for you guys out there because you're going from a guy with 2 Hall of Famers to 21 and a guy from 2 to 22, and both of them stat-wise improve a ton. The Cody Williams-Isaiah Collier duo is a duo that, again, if you go to your torpedo set, because you might have them. I don't have any of the torpedoes, but you might. And so if you go to the torpedo set, I've got 5 of them, right? I don't have any of the amethyst, so I'm not going to have that duo. However, it's going to be a solid duo. Sad part is those cards are already insanely expensive. Sharp and Kamara up next. For Sharp, honestly doesn't get that much better stat-wise. The perimeter interior goes up slightly. Finishing-wise, defensively gets slightly better with the Hall of Fame Pig Dodger. But I don't know if it's, like, enough to really, be ecstatic about or, crazy excited about. It's fine, but it's just a fine card. For Kamara, 95 3 balls, sees the 94 speed. Defensively gets better. Driving dunk gets better. For Kamara, he gets a ton better. And so the problem is they play the same position, so you'd have to run Kamara at the 3. Again, for salary cap, it would be fine because it really makes Kamara the real deal. The problem is I don't know about Shaedon Sharpe. Like, I'm just not thinking to myself like Shaedon Sharpe is going to be a guy that is just, ridiculously good. I'm just not. And I could be wrong on that. But to me, Shaedon Sharpe just looks kind of mediocre. I'm just being honest. Doesn't look anything crazy. Next up, Darius Miles. For Ricky Davis, obviously I like the card originally, but he barely gets better. There's nothing really that goes up. Strength goes up slightly, but that's it. For Darius Miles, he has the Brook Lopez base. So even if he gets a ton better, you're not going to use this duo. You're just not, because Darius Miles isn't good. And so this is, again, the part that I just don't even like is it's like, I hate having to, slander Darius Miles, but with his release being as bad as it is, who is going to use him? Like, honestly, again, I'm not trying to hate on the card, but who really is going to use a card like Darius Miles when the card is as bad as he is? Nobody. Like, the card just simply isn't good. And I'm not going to sit up here and gas a card that isn't good just because it has a duo like Darius Miles. Sorry, but you're not good. Next up, we see Jordan Poole and Bubba Carrington. One thing I can't stand with the duos is when cards play the same positions. So it's like both Jordan Poole and Bub Carrington play point guard, right? And so you're going to have them have a duo. Okay, for Jordan Poole, the card barely gets better. And so why would I ever run a duo of cards that I play the same position when the duo literally barely gets better? It does not make any sense to me at all. Like, what are we doing? For Jordan Poole, the duo does nothing. For Bub Carrington, like, yeah, it helps him out, but Bub Carrington is not a great card in my opinion. I actually don't like the card at all. And so, it's just, again, not a duo that's really worth, I don't even want to say worth getting. It's not even worth talking about. Like, this duo absolutely stinks on this game. Definitely not worth it. Next up, we do see Roy Hibbert and Jeff Green. Now, for Roy Hibbert here, 7'2", 7'7" wingspan. Hot spots from both corners. 87 3 ball, 86 speed, good defense. Brook base on very quick. Obviously, I don't mind Roy Hibbert. I think Roy Hibbert, when he came out, was one of the better, I don't even want to call him budget, but like better affordable bigs, right? Not 300, 400,000 MT. With the duo for Roy Hibbert, He sees 22 Hall of Famers, so it does go up. Driving dunk goes up slightly. Set shot goes to Hall of Fame. On-ball menace goes to Hall of Fame. Now, why is this important? Well, if you put, for example, set shot specialist on Hall of Fame, his is going to go to legend. If you put on-ball menace on Hall of Fame, his is going to go to legend. So it's definitely going to help the card out quite a bit. For Jeff Green, he sees 22 Hall of Famers. And I don't mind Jeff Green. I don't think he's perfect, but I don't mind the card. You guys can see gets rebound, chaser, glove, interceptor, pick dodger, all on Hall of Fame. For shifty shooter, mini marksman, deadeye, all of those go to Hall of Fame as well. So if there is a duo I'm high on, it's actually this duo. It doesn't make them that much better stat-wise, though. So again, is it worth running? I don't know. One thing I do want to say is anytime you see like a +4, all you've got to do is apply Bronze Immovable Enforcer. If you're running this duo, apply Bronze Immovable Enforcer to Collier, it's going to go to Legend. Apply Silver Rebound, it'll go to Legend. So just kind of know that if you see like a +3 Limitless, you put Limitless on Silver, his is going to go to Legend. Okay, same thing for Cody Williams here. Any of these things that you see a +3, you can get them to Legend. And so honestly, the duo that I'm really going to hype up is the Cody Williams, Isaiah Collier duo to the moon, because I think that duo is obviously incredible. I would wait for its price to settle down because right now, price-wise, it is going to be insanely expensive for everyone running it. But I think by far and away, that's your best duo. Then you see Chris Paul and David West. Now for Chris Paul, gets the Legend Dimer, Post Powerhouse goes up, Rebound Chaser goes up, Strength goes up. And honestly, I know Chris Paul is undersized, but I don't hate Chris Paul. I don't think Chris Paul is unusable. I like his leaner. Chris Paul and very quick's okay. He is just going to be undersized. Now for David West here, here's what you're looking at. Gets 22 Hall of Famers. But at the end of the day, I keep going back to it's just not worth running. I've said that 100 times today, but it's the truth. When I'm going through looking at all these cards, most of these duos, simply put, are just not worth running. And for David West, this duo is not worth running. It's just not. Like, it's not worth running Chris Paul. It's not worth running David West. So the only duo that's really worth it, in my opinion, is this Isaiah Collier Cody Williams duo. Because number one, it makes both cards good. Both cards already have a release on very quick. And guess what? Both cards are going to get legend badges if you apply gold badges to them. I really do like this duo, and I'm a firm believer that this duo is by far and away your best duo that we got in this game, and it's not even close. Like, I don't even think you can make the case that any of the other duos are somewhat worth it. The rest of the duos are horrible. The rest of the duos you can't even remotely say are worth it. So that's where I'm at with things. Honestly, it's another day of duos, but I can't sit there and hype up any of the duos outside of Collier and Cody Williams. Collier and Cody Williams are great. If you are balling on a budget, those cards are absolutely fantastic. Or even if you have one of them that's unsellable and you can find a way to, if you want to, you could sit on the snipe filter for them and pick up the other one. But that's really what I would look at today, is if you are wanting any of these duos, it's a Collier Cody Williams. The second best duo today would be that Roy Hibbert Jeff Green duo. But at the end of the day, like, is that worth it? Is it not worth it? I don't even think it's worth running. Like, it's a fine duo, but is it worth running? I don't think so. And so that's kind of where I'm at with things. You guys can let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. But for me, I don't see any of these duos outside of the Collier Cody Williams not only being worth it, but being worth anything. The rest of these duos honestly stink. That's going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments, guys. Love each and every one of you. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.